Hello friends and welcome back. Hope you all are doing fine. Today I'm going to demonstrate the working of an altimeter. So let's get started. First go to controleverything.com and search for MPL3115A2. Click the subsequent link that follows. MPL3115A2 is a high precision altimeter. It can measure pressure also with a very high accuracy. Temperature measurement of MPL3115A2 has a resolution of 16-bit. Today I am going to demonstrate the working of MPL3115A2 with Raspberry Pi using Java. So for that we need our Java code. For our Java code, go to resources and under Java code sample. The Java code can be downloaded from here as zip file or it can be found on GitHub. Go to github.com and search for Control Everything Community. This is our repository for controleverything.com on GitHub. Search for MPL3115A2 and under Java we have our Java code. Now this is how our Java code looks like. Now let's proceed further. Let's see what kind of hardware do we require for our project to work. For our hardware, first of all, we require a Raspberry Pi. These are the GPIO pins of Raspberry Pi. Next, we need an I2C adapter. This I2C adapter is available on controleverything.com. The purpose of using an I2C adapter is to simplify the connection between various I2C devices and Raspberry Pi. To make the connection between I2C adapter and Raspberry Pi, put the I2C adapter onto the GPIO pins and press gently. Next, we need our sensor, that is MPL3115A2. For making connection, we require connecting cables. Make sure while you make connection that the brown wire of the connecting cable is connected to the ground terminal of the sensor, and same goes to the I2C adapter. To power up the Raspberry Pi, we will need a micro USB cable. This is a micro USB cable. Put it into the power jack of the Raspberry Pi. To provide Raspberry Pi with internet capabilities, we will need a LAN cable. This is a LAN cable. Insert it into the Ethernet jack of the Raspberry Pi. If it happens so that you don't have a LAN cable, you can also use a Wi-Fi module. This is a Wi-Fi module. This is all we need for our project to work. Now let's see how to interface our sensor with the Raspberry Pi. To interface our sensor with Raspberry Pi using Java, we require a Java code. So let's go to github.com and search for Control Everything Community. This is our repository for controleverything.com on GitHub. Search for MPL3115A2. Click it, and under Java we have our Java code. Before we jump into the code, I would like to tell you that I have imported Py4j library on Raspberry Pi, as it is shown here. A link is provided so as to help for the installation of the library. I would recommend you to install the library first. So install the library before you jump into the code. Now let's see what and how our Java code look like. Click Java and then MPL3115A2.java. This is how our Java code look like. Here I have imported all the things that are required for our I2C to work. Now I am creating a class with the name same as that of the sensor. Under the main function, I am creating a bus instance of I2C class. Here I am creating a device whose I2C address is 0x60. Now I am sending a command onto the sensor for altimeter mode. Here I am enabling all the data. Now I am enabling altimeter mode again. This is a standard protocol. I am waiting for some time for the measurement to take place. Now I am reading back 6 bytes of data. As you can have seen that we are receiving a status byte. The status byte is read so as to ensure that the data which we receive for our entity to be measured is valid. The conversion of raw data into valid data is given into the data sheet. Here, now I am sending a command onto the sensor for barometer mode, that is for measuring pressure. Now I am waiting for some more time so as for the measurement to take place. Here I am reading back 4 bytes of data. Again, a status byte is read first. The raw data is converted to a valid data. Here I am outputting my data onto the console of the Raspberry Pi. Now let's see how to upload our code onto the Raspberry Pi. To upload our code onto the Raspberry Pi, first copy all the code and go to terminal. Using VI editor, create a file with the name same as that of your class, that is mpl3.115a2 and .java extension. Paste your code and save. To run your file, type py4j and your file name with .java extension. This is how a file is compiled in Java. It will take some time. After compilation, to run your file, type py4j with a file name and this time without .java extension. Here it is our output. If I put my finger on the sensor, the value changes. And again. Now that we are done with the interfacing and working of MPL3.115a2, let's have a more insight into the sensor. MPL3.115a2 is a compact piezoresistive absolute pressure sensor with an I2C interface. MPL3.115a2 has a wide operating range of 20 kPa to 110 kPa, a range that covers all surface elevations on Earth. Now, considering its application point of view, it finds many applications like high accuracy altimetry and barometry, smartphones, tablets and wearable devices, GPS applications like dead reckoning, map assist, navigation and the list goes on. For any query and comment, you can contact us on controleverything.com. Make sure to post on our community page. We are happy to serve you. The sensor can be purchased from controleverything.com. For more interesting articles, follow us on our Instructables. Make sure to like our video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. At the end, thanks for watching and take care.